Hey Blades fans, welcome back to Hertz Arena and welcome into another edition of the Florida Everblades pregame show. Will Henschel alongside Jake Maurice, and Jake, the Everblades coming off of a huge 4-0 victory just a couple nights ago.
Yeah, it seemed a lot of things were going right for the Blades. A lot of things that they needed to go right. First shutout of the season for Evan Cormier, 32 save effort, excellent. Has made, doing the quick math here, 75 saves on 76 shots against in his first 2 games of the season.
Not too bad.
Not too bad. 4 different goal scorers, finally breaking through on the power play. A lot of things you can build off of from that win Wednesday night.
And one of the key factors in Wednesday's victory was Sean Jostling, who's continuing a pretty heavy point streak.
Yeah, right now, 3-game point streak for Jostling, getting a goal in Wednesday's game, and he's really been turning it on ever since that game last Thursday against Orlando when he got on the board. And he's a guy, when he gets going, he can run hot for a while. So it'd be great to see him continue that tonight.
A couple of other streaks going on. Zach Sekos made it a 2-point game against Orlando with a goal and an assist, and Bobo Carpenter netted his 3rd goal of the season, his team leading 3rd goal of the season. But another matchup tonight against Orlando. And Jake, like you said, this is a game where it's coming off the backs of the Everblades finally breaking through on the power play, finally kind of starting to exercise some demons in the opening 2 losses of the year, but now looking to really build off something.
Yeah, for sure. I think things you want to build off of, you mentioned getting the power play goals. Also, different guys showing up now. At the start of the year, Logan Lambden was kind of leading the way. Now Sean Jostling, Zach Sekos are getting into it. Carpenter's found a way to be consistently here throughout the year on the goal-scoring sheet. And, of course, the 2 netminders have always been excellent for the Blades throughout 5 games so far. So the more you can get contributions from all over your lineup, the better it's going to be going forward throughout the rest of the year.
And one thing that is worth noting is that although the Everblades did get the win, they did not win the shot battle. That has been something that's reoccurred every game this season. Although Florida's standing at 3-2 so far through the first 5 games. But Jake, this is a team that is very much quality over quantity in terms of their shots. Is that something that's going to have to change as the season progresses?
Well, it's good. The Blades have always been a team that knows how to take advantage of their opportunities, and it's way better to be a team that wins games with less shots than a team that loses when you're getting lots of shots towards the net, right? It's all about putting the chances you have into the back of the net. Part of losing the shot battle on Wednesday was just the nature of the game. Blades were entering the 3rd period up by 3. Of course, Orlando's going to push the offense real hard. Also, the Blades, they did get off to a rough start in that game. Outshot 15-4 in the first period. It wasn't as bad as that disparity would make it look, but certainly you need to be closer. Blades are going to be looking for a better start to tonight's game and tomorrow as well when the Orlando's back for military night.
And Jake, you mentioned the 3rd period of that game, but let's talk about the 2nd, because basically everything was going perfect for the Everblades in the 2nd. Off to a very, very fast start. 3 goals in under a 4-minute span, and all of those goals coming really on transitionary plays. So the Everblades just looking like they were firing on all cylinders in the 2nd.
Yeah, and that's part of what I was talking about with taking advantage of the chances you get, right? Anytime you score a goal 15 seconds into a period, it sets you off the right way for the whole period, honestly. It's very hard to shake that kind of momentum off if you're Orlando. But yeah, the Blades, they're showing that they've got some speed. They've got some guys with some skill who can make things happen fast in tight spaces, get passes through the east-west parts of the ice across the slot. And those are important plays to make, because those might be some games the only chances you ever really get. And the Blades doing a good job on Wednesday of getting those home. Now got to do it again tonight.
3 goals in the 2nd period, and then Nathan Staios adding on the power play goal in the 3rd to make it the 4-0 game that it would finish. And the 3rd period had it all. We had a power play goal for the Everblades. We had a penalty shot that Evan Cormier turned aside to preserve the shutout. There were a lot of sweaty palms in Hertz Arena when that penalty shot was being taken, I can tell you that. But an exciting game all around, and now an opportunity to get another one tonight. Yeah,
it was certainly great to see Cormier make that save on a really tough test, and who knows, if Orlando scores that goal, we could be talking about a very different game right now if they could have gotten one by Cormier. Instead, we're talking about the shutout, we're talking about the power play success, and we're talking about a lot of things that we want to see keep going, not only tonight, but going forward throughout the rest of the year.
Well, Jake, we've teed up the matchup pretty well, so I think it's time to get into the Angela Griffith, the Griffith Group of Downing Fry Realty keys of the game.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the keys to the game today are just keeping good things going that you started Wednesday night. First off, power play success, right? You finally break through. Blades have gone over 17 up to that point. Now you've got 1 in the bank. You want to do so again, get the power play rolling on a bit of a hot streak. You don't want that to just be an aberration, right? You want the power play to get something going here, especially coming into some tough matchups coming later on in the month. Second off, you got to make sure that you continue to protect the goalie well out front. Blades did a good job of helping Cormier. He didn't need too much help, but they gave him support when he needed it. You got to keep that going tonight. Orlando, they like to get out front of their opponent's net and try and dig for those greasy goals, especially after what happened on Wednesday when they got shut out. They're going to not be looking for something pretty. They're going to be looking for whatever they can get. So Blades got to be ready for that. And then finally, yeah, it would be great to have the Blades come out on the right side of the shot battle. Of course, just like it was on Wednesday, some of that is going to be dictated by the pace of the game, and it's way more important that you end up on the right side of the goal column than the shot column, but still it would be nice to see the Blades get a dominant night with a lot of shots.
Orlando against the Everblades tonight here at Hertz Arena. Puck drop at 7:30. Should be an unbelievable game, and we'll see you there.